Done.
Alright, so let's... I don't want to just rest again. That's the problem. I need to keep an eye on my spells. Are these guys wondering if they're running away from us? I don't know.
I'm gone.
I don't know what just happened. Oh, that was Tapon taking damage, was it?
Damn it.
Everything's gone orange. I assume that's because I've just used Chromatic Orb. That was interesting. Right. Yeah, the question is, do I meander further around and explore? Or do I rest and regain these 2 spells?
Done.
Maybe I shouldn't have used Chromatic Orb when I did. I mean, I might be able to talk my way out of this fellow. Sagging platform looks as if it's about to collapse. Town looks like it was built to hold rainwater. Where do I go? This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Greetings. You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood and he takes a step back. What do you want? What are you doing? Looking for some bodies is what I'm trying to do. But you'd think the dead powers had packed up their kip and left the plains, the way people are staying healthy and all. There's a sudden gleam in his eye. We had a pox last month, and it was a glorious time. It was. Bodies stinging to high heavens. Plenty of jink to be had, too. I had some questions. I'm looking for a man named Farad. Look around, you cutter. Don't make enough jink to go lighten up the dark for nothing. Take a bit of coin. It will, if he wants to chat. Never mind. Is that a path up here? Might be, but I don't know where it leads. But Sharegrave did say up the platforms. So let's at least meander around. It might lead us somewhere we want to go. See, it's not. It's leading us all the way back around. Ooh, hello. Actually, let's go round here and see where we end up. Be more useful than just stopping short and not finding out where we're going. The archway leads only inches into the small building before becoming blocked by a solid wall of refuse. The rubbish is packed so tightly it may as well be stones and mortar.
Updated my journal.
Hold up, Chief. Look at this. Peering down, you notice a number of dirty footprints that lead into the archway and do not turn around. Must be a portal through here or something. How do we open it? I haven't the slightest, Chief. Got to be a common key, though. Look at all the traffic's gone through. Maybe one of the lowlives around here will know. I'll ask around, then. Yes, I know. Okay. Very interesting. I assume that's where we need to get to, then. But it's got to be one of Farad's men. I hope it's not Sharegrave, because we've killed him. Oh, we can't go that way. Okay, fair enough. Let's try talking to... Maybe we are going to have to pay this fellow. We do have a bit of money. We'll be alright. Where are you? Again, eh? What do you want? Questions. Farad. 5 coppers. So does coin for a moment as he lay in his hands. There. Ask. I'm looking for a man named Farad. What about him? You seem suddenly wary. Why? Farad. He spits, sneering contemptuously. Ragpickers Square is Sharegrave's. Me boss's territory. Oh dear. You see, Farad and his dogs came in a while back and tried to oust us. We fought them off, we did. So they're all in hiding somewhere now. We still catch one of his lads now and then round the square. Usually we turn him into a quick spotted jink at the mortuary. Do you know where he is? I know where he ain't. He ain't where most of the collectors call kit, Ragpickers Square. But he's close by there. Somewhere's the chant. Do all collectors agree with you? Yes. Do you know where he is? No. Well, keep yourself safe, Cutter. If I find you on the street, I'll be kind to your corpse. That's good to know. Right, collector then. Greetings. What is this place? You're a knife, of course. Dirty spit in all the sigil. Where you from, Cutter? From Prime or summit? I had some questions. Farad. No, you're just going to say the same thing as the last fella. Well, you're the same people, aren't you? I need to find someone who... Let's talk to Ratbone. Oh, no, let's go and talk to Nod. I mean, I don't think he's going to fight, but I'd like to pull everyone up. Greetings, Nod. Oh, there's the man who helped Nod find his sister. Aye, pretty Maurice. Nod thanks you once more. It's not helpful. Not helpful at all. Marrow friend. You're named, sir. You probably know what we're after, then. You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this man, even from afar. Though, obviously weak and decrepit, his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eye makes you wonder if he's mad. Greetings? He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set deeply into hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellowed patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. You deader? Are you alright? Yo? He licks his lips again, and his long spindly fingers pick at his skin as he stares at you. You deader? He glances to your left, then his eyes dart back to you. Dead? Dead? Hungry. He reaches out to touch you, licking his scabrous lips. Don't let him touch you. His hands claw the empty air where you were, and he gives you a slow whine like a pain dog. Hungry. I thought he might attack me and try and, eat me. Step back. His hand suddenly shoots out to catch a fat white grub that was squirming in a nearby heap of offal. You feel your stomach churn as he takes the maggot and shoves it into his mouth. He chews it slowly and then swallows. You dead? No, I'm not dead. You look dead. He scratches himself beneath his robe, and you suddenly notice he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. Looks like there is a ring on it. Still hungry. What is that? What's that bone? He looks down, his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly snaggletooth parody of a grin. Snack. He looks ready to chew on it. So I can offer him to eat part of me, or I can just try and stop him eating it. I mean, if I try and stop him, I'll probably have to kill him, which I don't really want to do. I'm not sure I want him to eat me though. And I don't want to give him a whole body though. I don't want to lie to him. Stop him. Do I want to offer him something of me? No, stop him. You grab his hand and he starts flailing against you. As he does, he bites a large chunk out of your arm and you're forced to let him go. Not because of the pain, but because you might snap him too should you continue to wrestle. Chews on the chunk of your flesh in for a moment, then looks back at the finger bone. Okay, I will actually offer him a bit of me. He's already had some. Don't eat that, have a bite off me instead. I'm more fresh. He smiles and reaches for your outstretched hand. Give me the finger bone first, marrow friend. He nods greedily and lets you take the finger bone. Let him bite me. I did say you could. His teeth sink in the meat of your forearm and pull a chunk away with a single wrench of his neck. The pain is excruciating, but Marrow Friend sits on his haunches as if nothing had happened, chewing noisily at the mouthful of flesh he pulled away. Thanks. Farewell. What have we just acquired? This is a decayed and nearly meatless finger bone from a humanoid of roughly your size. There is still some sort of odd ring on the finger. It's an intricate thing, sculpted with dozens of tiny, ornate flanges and decorated protrusions. Oddly enough, it seems firmly rooted on the finger, and no amount of pulling or prying will budge the thing, almost as if the ring's jagged edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. Use. This is a well-decayed and nearly meatless finger bone in there. Pull the ring from the finger. Pull the finger bone away. Put it away. Pull the ring. Try as you might, you cannot remove the ring. It's almost as if the ring's sharp edges have dug into the lifeless finger and refused to release it. You have an odd feeling about it, however. Remove your own finger, replace it with the finger bone. What could possibly go wrong? You place the ring finger on your left hand into your mouth, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and bite down. There's a sickening crunch and you're overcome with the taste and smell of blood. You spit the bloody finger out and place the rotted ring laden finger against the gushing stump. First, nothing happens and you're horrified at the thought of what you've just done. Suddenly, though, you feel a strange tingling as bones fuse and tendons reknit. In moments, the rotting finger bone has become a living part of your body that still throbs painfully. The jagged ring suddenly loosens and slips off into the palm of your hand. What kind of madness is this? Cursed. +2 to armor class. Mempa was a mage obsessed with the possibility of having her magic items lost or burgled while she was asleep or otherwise incapacitated. While the vast majority of her carried possessions were inseparable from her corpse and thus buried with her, some of her weaker items, early experiments perhaps, were left behind and remain in the world of the living. Mempa's biting ring, whose powerful aura protects its bearer from bodily harm, is one such item. However, once placed upon one's fingers, the ring bites down and holds on so tenaciously that it is nigh impossible to remove from the bitten digit. Okay. That'll put me in armor class 1. I'm an unkillable mage! I mean, it's twice as good as this one, which is +1 to armor class. I'm assuming it by positive, it's the D&D second way of 0 is better than higher up. In contrast to, like, I think in 3rd and so on they changed it so it was the other way around. I mean, I was thinking maybe the bone and the ring would have gotten me through the door, but I don't think so. No. I had some questions. My name's Ratbone. Do you know how to get through that trash-packed archway northwest of here?
Updated my journal.
No, don't say. You can ask Creedon, the rat catcher. Sometimes he goes poking about up there and disappears for an odd while. He's usually in the hive, right outside the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. Okay. Let's not ask where his boss is. Let's just get out of here. Well, we know where he is. Right. How far am I from leveling? Ooh, not too far. Not too far at all. You're miles away from leveling. And you're not too far either, but you'll be leveling your mage side. I don't know, can you multi-class in this game? I don't know.
I'm gone.
I don't think so. I mean, I might be wrong on that. I probably am, knowing me. But, slowly regenerating, having my arm bitten off and ripping off my own. Well, having my finger bitten off as well.
Done.
So, is there anything I want to sell? No, I don't think so. Got a random cobblestone, but that's probably, I would suspect, I don't know. I was going to read that and then didn't. I'm assuming that random cobblestone is probably something for a portal, I would guess. Although I might be wrong. So Creedon's around here. he's not around here. He might only come in the day then. Oh no, sorry. Never mind. I just hadn't lit up the right area yet. Oh yeah there, Gutter. Well met again. Hungry for summer Creedence tasty ratsies? I had some other questions, however. Oh, what's your question, Gutter? It's told to ask a man named Creedon, in front of the Office of Vermin and Disease Control, about the trash-filled archway in Ragpickers Square. Can you help?
Updated my journal.
Ah, I know what you're speaking of. There was a lass named Nels who I saw walk through there once while I was looking for rats. Don't know how she did it though. Probably find a northeast here, rooting around a pile of lumber for nails and the like. Oh, that's all I wish to know. Go on. I see you're leaving, Cutter, but before you go, wouldst you like a nice, delicious ratsy? One for the road, you might say. Why not? What kind? Ooh, spiced. Enjoy, Cutter. I'll eat it. Rat meat is aromatic and quite spicy. Apparently marinated in some sort of herbal mixture. What did he say? Hand over the coppers and once he runs a pair of spiced rats through with a wooden skewer, unhooks them, and places them in your hand. Other rich, tasting of some other is a bit greasy and rather rich, tasting of some other meat you sure you've had before. The man looks at you expectantly. Did you like it? Would you like another? No for me. Thank you. Well. Why is my brain going, it's human? I mean, it might not be human. I mean, I could still be eating sensible, kind of sentient things. Oh, iron nails! I thought it was iron nails when I first saw you. I'm sorry. I got your name horribly wrong. Of course, you can eat sentient things in this without being cannibalistic. So, Iron Null straightens up and puts her hands on her hips. Back again, eh? What do you need this time? Some questions. I was told to ask a woman named Nulls, whom I'd find around here, rooting about in a pile of lumber, about the trash-filled archway in Ragpickers Square. Can you help?
Updated my journal.
Nulls nod. It's a portal, you know. Stumbled on it quite by chance, I did. All you need to do is have a handful of junk on you when you walks up to it, and you'll be able to pass right through. There's a small open space past the portal and a gate leading underground, but I figured no sense in asking for trouble, so I just turned around and I went right back. Here, use this if you likes. I was going to toss it away anyway. Thank you. Farewell. Okay, so... Oh, that's going to be horrible. I like that. Because you're like, oh, I might... Oh, this is junk. I'm not going to need it. And then it's like, aha! You do need it. Because, mwahaha. I mean, there's no point in me fighting. I mean, I know I could level up slightly faster if I go and kill them. But it's just, it's pointless. I mean,
all right.
Doing that would admittedly give me a reason to fight. To rest. Which, I mean, I do kind of need... Well, identifying a chromatic orb, it's not so bad. And I might not have to fight in this area.